Hey guys, it's Jeff here from Treeline Sports. Just wanted to go over shooting or sighting in a lever action rifle. Today we're going to be sighting in this 94 in 44 mag. It's a Winchester 94 lever action. You see we've equipped it with a scope. Well, a lot of guys will say you really don't need a scope on a lever, which I have to agree with, but you know, it's kind of fun if you're going to shoot at targets and you want to shoot them accurately, or if you're out hunting and you want to take that shot and you want it to be perfect. Always good to have a scope, so I'm not against it. This particular setup has the see-through mount and a scope also. It's a 3-9, which is a little heavy for this cartridge, but hey, what the heck. You know, you might have one of these laying around from your father, your granddad. It was handed down to you. And these are great for self-defense or hunting or just taking it to range and having fun. It's nothing like a lever action gun. What I do recommend is when you do sight in any rifle is to have it set up so it's sturdy on some kind of platform. And you don't have to have anything fancy. A sandbag or anything just to give you a firm shot will certainly work. We're using this Bob Allen setup. Not very expensive. These are like 50 bucks. You can find them online. Works great. And also we're going to be using a squared off target similar to this one. You'll notice when you're sighting in, I do recommend that you guys use something that has squares on it. What that does is these particular targets are square inch. So if you shoot here, you just count over how many inches to the left and then how many inches to the right or up and down that you need to perform. And then looking at your scope, after you take your caps off, you'll see quarter inch either up, down, or left and right depending on the turret. And you can basically do the math. Now typically these are set up for 100 yards. But it'll give you a pretty good indication of where you're going. So let's get started and have some fun. Before you shoot any firearm, it's highly recommended safety glasses, ear protection. You want to use gloves, it's great. It's never bad to be too safe. So do what you got to do, but definitely at least your eyes and your ears should always be protected. So we've got a round in the chamber. The hammer is not in the cock position, so we are currently safe. Ears are on, eyes are on. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. After you shoot your rifle or you're going to make an adjustment, we recommend you take at least 3 shots and kind of average those holes. It'll save you lots of ammo. If you shoot and adjust after each shot, you could have flinched or a wind could have kicked up, or just for some reason you had maybe a different round in your box, or whatever the case may be, you may make an adjustment that's not accurate, and then you'll find yourself chasing holes. So it's important, 3-shot groups, average the score and adjust accordingly. I'm going to take 2 more shots. So as we can see, I took 4 shots. I did have a flyer. It's not too bad, but a little bit low. So we disqualify that shot just to show you what can happen. I might have flinched, sneezed, whatever. Anyway, you go back, you have a 3-shot group. You can see one was dead center. Now this is at 75 yards, which in honesty, not that far. So this is not impressive. But anyway, take this 3-shot group, you could say, I'm kind of low. And at 75 yards, personally, I would like to be a little bit higher on the target. If this group was up here, I'd probably be done for the day. Because who knows, you're out in the field, you may see a deer that's 100 yards out. I don't want to have to really calculate that math. Now, in all honesty, when hunting deer, if you're in this area here, honestly, you're good to go. I personally like to keep it as tight as possible because let's face it, you're in the field, you flinch. If you flinch in direction that you're off, you're twice as far off. So I like to kind of get as close as I can to dead center as possible. We don't want to wound an animal. We want to harvest it and as cleanly as possible, as humane as possible. But anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust so I can be up in this region right here. So we want to go a little bit higher. Let's go back to the bench. Okay, so we're back here at the bench. I'm going to bring the rifle up so that you guys can see the adjustments, exactly what I'm talking about. Now, as far as the windage went, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm not going to adjust the right or the left. I'm only going to adjust the top turret, which is up or down. So here's our rifle, here's our scope, and what you'll see, the up is this direction. So we want to move that up. Now I'm 75 yards and it's a 44 mag, so the 1/4 inch click at 100 yards is probably not the case. So I'm going to double that. I'm going to move this up. We're going to come up, I would say roughly about 3 to 4 inches. So I'm going to come up. In this case, I'm going to start off slow. Let's bring it up about 12 clicks for now. Okay, rounding the chamber, 12 clicks up. Let's see what happens. Might help to cock it. Now, normally what we would do is take 2 more shots, but I'm going to show you guys exactly where that flyer went. So we took 12 clicks up, bench shot. Again, we should take 2 more at least, total of 3. But as you can see, our adjustments do work. So we know our scope's holding 0. We know our adjustments are working. We're dead center, in my opinion, as far as left and right is concerned. And at 75 yards, we should be very, very good up to 100 to 150 yards with this particular cartridge. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Let's do some more shooting and have some fun.